And I'd like to welcome you all to the inaugural Indigenous Conference on Energy and Mining.
Spoke about the importance of the Indigenous voice. Is that the overall intention of the Indigenous Conference?
I think that coming from the Indigenous Center of Energy, one of our key things is to ensure that Indigenous voices are at all tables. So for me, ensuring that, when you start looking at energy discussions, we typically have energy, government, sometimes Indigenous people, sometimes it's a mixture of two. So this forum is really to bring everybody to the table, everybody to talk. There's a lot of questions from industry, there's a lot of questions from Indigenous people. So how are we going to come together and be able to figure out what we're going to do moving forward?
How awesome is an event like this where you get to take a stage with and reach a wide audience internationally?
The thing that strikes me about all of those discussions, they all start and we're all saying the same thing. We're all talking about the importance of looking after communities, looking after people, looking after children, the older people, looking after the land, looking after the forests, the rivers. We're all saying the same thing. So at a basic values level, we just connect.
Es importante.
It is important to generate dialogue mechanisms and share different positions that Bolivia is having over different themes. So he's here to share those experiences and those positions, as it is important to share those perspectives and views in shows like this one.
How beneficial have the conversations been off the stage for you today?
I think they've been very beneficial. We have different viewpoints in the different countries that are represented here. And I think coming from Mexico, such a new energy market, we can learn a lot from Canada and the States and many of the people that are actually here.
What will you take from the other Indigenous nations who are here?
Somos hermanos.
Human beings are brothers and sisters, and all people that feed from Mother Earth's milk, that's water, are brothers and sisters. So it is important for us to share all the issues and problems that are global, so we can discuss and work together to address those global issues.
Como resultado de la aplicación de un modelo de desarrollo son globales.
What's happening in the world on things like climate change, on things like energy, mining. I think it's incredibly helpful and potentially really powerful if Indigenous people of the world can come together and form some strong common views and then take those common views out as a block, if you like, into the big discussions of the world.
This is a forum to start talking about and networking with other Indigenous people, to realize that we're not alone in the world, and that some of the challenges that we face, whether it's employment, education, health, social services, that those things are not only to us, but maybe if we network and talk to each other and are able to connect with not only other Indigenous peoples, but with government and industry, then we can start moving forward to make the world a better place.